World War II, and they all run separately. While I'm thinking about it now, when you have that out, we just ask that you not extend it over.
Nope.
He might have said no already, did he? Okay.
No, I am a museum buff. That's why I ask the questions I ask, because I know the rules, and sometimes the rules are posted otherwise.
Yeah.
So it is very obvious, do not cross the rope. Everyone look at Anna.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, I didn't hear what he was saying.
You crossed the rope at the Air Museum last year.
Or it was.
So,
Anyway.
awesome.
The motorcycles also. Yeah.
Sweet. All right. Well, appreciate it. We'll start looking around. All right.
It's not going to extend.
Nope, it stays just right here. I might go like that. Nope, it stays right here. It'll actually mess the shot up if I do that.
Well,
So,
this is
excellent.
our oldest car. If you start there and move around clockwise, and then there's a yellow car
Clockwise?
from 1936. That's our youngest. Behind the garage are restrooms and also cars with Alaska history. There's some really interesting ones that are there.
Excellent.
The Sheldon, first car built in Alaska, is back there.
Nice.
To read why Bobby Sheldon had never seen it before and built it. Cars built it. And you'll find out it's all because of a woman. So.
Thank you.
But as you're going toward the
Wow, yeah.
there's a lot of
Steam, electricity, or gasoline. All right, well, feel free to meander. You're 3/4 grown people.
yeah.
You ain't gotta stay by me. It's not like you're 5 anymore.
Singles? Except for Albert Mountain. Oh yeah, that's a 3-seat.
Yeah. Look at the Cleveland. The 1970 Cleveland, right? Oh, Sam's taking a picture. If you're gonna be that close, you gotta let me know you're taking a pic, kid.
Okay.
1917 Cleveland. Now, I got a question for you, Sam. You imagine riding that thing and trying to fire a rifle at the same time?
No.
Yep.
Good.
Oh, there we go.
Can't have anything extended. Can you collapse it for me? Thanks. If you got any questions, sing out.
That's cool. Can't have anything extended here. Okay, that's fine. All the different types of spark plugs from over the years. Wow, those are cool. I like that one.
Yeah. I like that one better.
That one. The brown one?
No.
Or the white one? With all the embroidery? Yeah.
Just imagine doing that much embroidery.
By hand.
By
Read the-
hand,
Read the
too.
sign. 1883. Two-piece winter dress, day dress, wool flannel, satin stitching, hand embroidered floral. Wild. There you go. Good old Model T. printed barège dress.
Outside service. That's expensive.
1904 Rambler. Yeah, cars have been around since then, kid. Yeah, look at the headlights. Headlights are just lanterns. Imagine, I gotta light the headlights, and they get out and tick with a match, light them. Nowadays, it's just throw a switch. Oh, these are all racers. These are all race cars.
Yeah.
34 Offenhauser, 37 Ford Midget. Midget racing for kids began in 1933, continues to run today. This is a 1958 midget race car owned and raced in here in Fairbanks by Roger Ostrom, who donated the car to the museum. That's legit. That's so crazy. On slicks, no less. Those are slicks. Whew. Wild. Roar of the mighty midgets. Many consider the advent of midgets to be the most significant development of American automobile racing. In the grip of the Great Depression, millions of Americans got caught up in the new brand of racing known as midgets. These small race cars typically weigh less than 900 pounds but carry 4 cylinders, exceed 100 horsepower. Wow, it's like Mario Kart. That's crazy. Robert Sheldon's most famous automobile. Valdez or bust, the first Alaska road trip. Hey, look at that, kid. Can you imagine driving? Hey, we just went to Valdez. Can you imagine driving that to Valdez?
No.
That's what he did. Look at the picture. Like he packed all sorts of stuff all over the sides and whatnot and drove that just like that to Valdez. Well, obviously, he probably had better tires. He probably actually put some work in the tires. But, you know, every museum has their rules. I just gotta hold my arm up higher. That's all. The 1934 Chrysler Airflow. Now that's a beautiful car. I'm gonna go around the back of it. That is a beautiful car. Look at the inside. It's so cool. Like the lady said at the beginning, and the gentleman said at the beginning, all but 3 vehicles run in this whole building. Model T Snow Flyer. There you go. Let's do that to the van.
Hell no.
We'll take the front wheels off, put skis, and we'll put tracks on the back. You down? I'm down.
I'm not.
Oh, come on. That'd be cool. Oh, wow. It's seat 6. This is the size of the van. That's crazy. The Fordson Snow Motor. Oh, wow. Corkscrew. It's a corkscrew tractor, Sam. Those wheels are only for show. The frame on the bottom, it's only for show, kid. 1942 Imps. 1901 Rochester. You see that in a lot of movies that take place in that time period. Rich people have those things. That's a cool dress. A silk taffety day dress of 1904. Hop in for a photo. Max 2-person per car. A 1911 Everett.
I'm way too scared to break it.
I know, right? Kind of the same. They obviously replaced the candle lighting with electric, but
You guys want to get in there? I'll take your picture.
no, I'm good. I appreciate it though. She's scared she'll break it. We go to a lot of museums, and so we know that.
Phobia?
Respective of history and antiques and whatnot. So
Missing out on the big Christmas card moment here.
no, it's fine. I appreciate it though. Thank you. 7 years continuous experience on this trail. Think this over. From Valdez. From Chitna. Golconda's 128.5 miles from Valdez. Wow. Gibson Auto Stage Line. You know, if more mechanics shops had signs like that, I think people would really think about, you know, their maintenance. 372 miles from Fairbanks to Valdez. Support the museum. 1908 brush. Notice they all have kind of a similar design. It's pretty cool. Honk honk. Model BC runabout. A black bearskin coat. That's cool. I'm gonna change hands here. A walking suit, circa 1909. On loan from the pioneers of Alaska Indian raid. Light brown wool gabardine walking suit. Purchased in Fairbanks at Gordon's department store. Long jacket with split lapel. And fitted waist is decorated with self-fabric buttons. Buttons are used decoratively on skirts and back of jackets. That is nice. That is a nice dress. This outfit. Nice, cool pictures. A man of many firsts, Robert Sheldon, 1893 to 1993. Nice. From the, I could not imagine driving any of these cars to Valdez. That's a 300 plus mile road trip. Doing what, 30, 40 miles an hour? Sheldon's Pope Toledo came from Dawson City. Oh, Sheldon was a visionary, I give him that. Took awesome technology, and made it work, and made it even more awesome by using it awesomely. It's the way I see it. Walking suit. Oh wow, look at those boots. Those are awesome. Probably hurt your feet. Oh yeah, there's like little to no padding in those boots. This green one's a 06 Pope Toledo. 07 Great Arrow. I like that, that's cool. There you go, 2 skating ensembles. So that's what they wore to go ice skating, huh? Fashionable silhouettes dictated women's ice skating attire. A few small yet important modifications were made to the ensembles, including a strip of braided velvet fabric running along the bottom of the skirt to reinforce the hem and shorten it above the ankle. But yeah, I even want a trib. 1907 Franklin. And 1907 White Steamer. That's pretty cool. Model G Custom Touring, 30 horsepower. Wow, that's pretty cool.
First one was a little wonky, but it's fine.
From horsepower to horsepower. Very cool. 1903 to another 1903 Toledo. Look at the engine. That's crazy. I can't lean over the rope and I can't stick the stick out because those are the rules in the museum. That's so cool. Early 20th century. And we're back to here. This is a what? A 1904 Buckmobile runabout. Contrary to its name, riding in a Buckmobile was uncommonly smooth due to its unusual buckboard suspension. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. The whimsical umbrella was used as shade when the car was parked. That's pretty cool. These are so awesome. (1906) Cadillac Model K runabout. That's cool. We got here a morning wear, 1900 to 1910. Victoria mourning etiquette required for an upper-class widow to wear black for 2 years. Whew. Morning hat and a bodice and a dolman jacket. That's crazy. Now, those are some cool gauntlets. And boots. I could rock some of those. What do we got? Wolfskin foxtail hat, wolfskin mittens, and a Savage Model 99. That's a nice. Wolfskin pants. Thought to have been worn in a 1940s documentary about Alaska. So it's all pretty much wolfskin. That's amazing. That's awesome. Another set of morning dresses here. Afternoon dresses. Turn of the century turnover. We went from Victorian dressing to Edwardian dressing. So Victorian dressing there to the Edwardian dressing there. That's very cool. There you go. Brushes and the vanity of a dressing table. If only my daughters could keep their table that clean, you know? No. Music's pretty cool. Very on point. Those kids would stop yelling. 1911 Excelsior Autocycle. Oh, look at that. It's, 1911 version of a moped. Indian. Yeah, there you go. Another morning dress? Nope, that's simply a black lace gown. 1907 Ford Model K 640 Roadster. 6-cylinder vertical inline. That's crazy. I like how when they say it's a cylinder, it's just a cylinder. Ah, my nose itches. Don't mind me if my nose itches. Various Victorian children's clothing and a cream silk day dress. Huh. A 1906 compound. Ooh, the light glared there for a sec. Apologies. Startling, cool, quiet, and odorless gas. 3-cylinder compound design, 3-speed transmission, 16 horsepower, 20 miles an hour, 16 miles per gallon. Made 300 of them, sold them for $1,500 off the lot. $1,500. Somebody in the group, do the math. Comment on the video. What's 1500 in modern times? So what? 220 years later. Model A fixed onto touring. A lot of cool stuff here. Nice slow walk to enjoy it all.
Ooh, there's a dead bird.
Nerd,
Yeah.
do me a Google.
My phone's not gonna work. Google's extremely slow in here. Yeah, same.
You got it? And curiosity kills the cat.
Okay, what?
Curiosity kills the cat. Type in, we'll just use this 1911 Oakland, for example. Punch in 1911, $1,700 in 2026. I want to know what the inflation rate is.
Tweaking out about
What is it?
54,000.
So this factory floor would be 54 grand if it was made. It was 1,700, and that's factory price. That's not dealer price. That's factory price. So you got to
Dealers
check.
at about 28,000
20.
extra.
Yeah, they had
so
about
that'd be
30 grand. Yeah, 30 grand extra. That's insane.
$70,000 car.
Off the floor. Yeah,
Off a dealership.
off a dealership
For a 4-cylinder.
for a four
For a
cylinder.
4-cylinder head.
Or how about a six independent cylinder over there for a 19? What is it?
Was it an i6?
Yeah, inline six.
Yeah.
It's not that black one, but the gray one to the left. Left of that black. Yeah. Ooh, I like that. I like that dress. Purple satin gown. God. Give me a good woman to wear a good dress like that. Oh, I'd rule the world. I'd conquer the world for that. I like that green. Hey, look at that. That's pretty dapper. It's the first men's clothing I've seen all day. I like that green. Kids' clothes. Cool. The second annual Grand Ball of the Tanana Masonic Club of Fairbanks, circa 1906. Flashlight by Robertson and Lambert. I.e. the guy who took the photo. You know, 1906, it was flash photography, so kapow, right? 1914 Mullen Night, MK Mark 50 Touring, 4-cylinder night sleeve valve type. Whew. We'll go down this way a little bit. Maybe I want to say that red dress, but yeah. Black beaded evening gown. That was worn on the Titanic, or that style of dress was worn in the Titanic. That's pretty cool. A 1920 Argonne D2 Roadster. All right, so we're moving into the 20s here. Or at least some of it. 12 America Underslung Tourist Touring, 5-passenger touring. 11 Kelsey. Seems like the further they wanted to go, the bigger they made their cars. I mean, size tire there versus size tire over there for the Kelsey. '1912 Premier 660 Roadster. That's pretty cool. I do like how they show us the engines too. That's really good. Moving into the 20s. So we're gonna come over here for a little bit and finish up the teens. Namely, I want to see that this old dusty one right here. Okay, that's actually. We're gonna see this one and that one real quick. This one really does look like the Beverly Hillbillies style. Makes me want to Google what the Beverly Hillbillies drove. This is a 1910 Hudson open roadster. Wow, this thing go 50? Holy moly. They made 1,100 of them. This fancy one with the one, so you got one dude sitting there and... Ugh, hold up. I just had a thought. It's a gross thought. I couldn't drive one of these now that I think about it. The wheel doesn't move? I mean, can you imagine having that steering wheel in your chest the whole time? That's insane. But you know, it was convenience back then, so. It's like they want you to have the steering wheel in their chest, right here in your chest, you know, right here. A 1911 Ford Model T, C-cab depot hack, 4-cylinder inline, 2-speed planetary, 100-inch wheelbase. Holy moly! 42. Now we're getting into the 20s. What we got here? So I think this is the last of the teens here. A shacked high wheel runabout. What's that wheelbase? 90-inch wheelbase? That's insane. That's pretty cool though. (1911) Biddle 8 Series town car. It's pretty cool. 1925 Stutz 6 Series 695 Sport Brougham. 6-cylinder overhead camshaft inline. That's the first like solid single block engine I've seen. That's pretty cool. Gotta love how there's a do not touch sign every 10 feet. It's great. You don't want to touch these. I don't want to touch these. That's another Stutz. There. Ooh, this one's pretty. Oh, sequin black overdress and shawl, 1914 to 1918. I do appreciate all the fashion points too. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's a weird dress. An evening coat. A Lanvin evening coat. Okay, it's not a dress, it's a coat. This rare and early Jean Lanvin brocade evening coat was featured in Vogue magazine in the French Pavilion in 1950 Panama Pacific International Exposition in San Francisco. Known for its expensive fabrics and masterful ruffled applique, embroidered and beaded trim. That's about all I'm going to read about that. Got some photos here. So that one way over there, I don't know if the cameras can see it, is fleet of Studebakers lined up at the dock to meet the passengers from Seattle. The Alaska steamer and the Richardson Highway meet. Bottom left is a 19, the one with the big deer on the head. Hold on, grab it like that. See around this car. 1930 Model A Ford search for the Elk Club float. That one up there with the glare, step back. Everybody up in the mountains and whatnot. That's Stop at the Gap, a natural cut in the rock formation at the top of Thompson Pass. Hey, we stopped there actually during our Valdez trip. That's pretty good. And then this bottom right is 3 women in a Chrysler Airflow at Worthington Glacier near Valdez. Note the tractor tread on the rear tires. Yeah, I'd imagine they would change out the tractors. Too much speed. The fast life of actor of Wallace Reed. Seeing him was just like finding a 180-pound diamond. Silent film actor. Huh. Very cool. I'd turn around and see a car stuck in the snow. That's not cool. Get the shovels, boys. He's got a spare tire. That's beautiful. They put a lock on the spare tire too. 1919 McFarlane, Type 125 4-passenger sport touring. This was the award-winning McFarlane, originally owned by Wallace Reed, the American Valentino of silent films. So that car was owned by that dude. That's pretty cool. Only 19 are known to exist. They made 193 in 1919. 2,087 total, and according to the caption here, only 19 of these cars still exist. This is just so bad today. That's cool. That's a 1927 Stutz. This is a 1921 Hein Velox. Yep, once they went through the 20s, it looks like they just went to block engines. I suppose the separate cylinders. I don't know. Well, then we'll go around and then back over there. What's this one? 27 Lincoln. Whew. Holy moly. This would be a 6-figure car. Evening dress of 1920s. Aurora Borealis evening dress of 1925. That's a lot of sequin. Copper and green lame cloak. Various different other dresses and hats, and those are some weird hats. I never understood the purpose of those hats. A 1923 Ford Mercury Body Model T Speedster. It could go 70. I don't think I'd want to go 70 in that. Not without some kind of protective headwear. Hats and headgear. 1931 Cord L29 Cabriolet. That giant block almost looks like a tractor engine they mounted in a car. That's insane. That's awesome. That's what it is. Ooh, now that's a pretty dress. Worth ivory gown with train, circa 1938. 32 Cadillac Imperial Limousine. Okay, that's a limo. Cadillac Motor Car Company. Man, the old symbols are so awesome. You got this regal looking vehicle here. This is a 1930 Packard. Hold the camera a little bit higher. 8 Roadster, huh? Oh, they got the engine block closed. Yeah, 8-cylinder L-head. Wow, that's crazy. '30 Chrysler. Now we're getting into the 30s. Again, all pre-World War II. Look at these clothes here. Turn the camera. Walk slowly. The hat styles of the 1860s. The black bowler or derby hard felt hat was narrow brim and a round crown. Oh, if I've learned anything from modern media, never trust a man in a bowler's hat. They sure like to recycle that mannequin. Alright, this beautiful orange ball of amazingness is a 1933 Auburn. Custom boat tail speedster. Did 100, close to 199 cap seed. 22 Auburns were made and 3 custom, so only 25 of this vehicle was ever made. Wow. 12 cylinder, it's a V12. Whew. Bless. V12. Wow. And this beautiful, ginormous tank of a vehicle. Look at that. A Duesenberg. A Model J Duesenberg supercharged Murphy convertible coupe. Like an aircraft engine. Straight 8, huh? Lame ensemble. We got some black party dresses over here. Next to a 1934 Packard. It's like watching the evolution. It's like watching Pokemon evolve. Chiffon gown, 30s. Pink and floral embroidered dress. Very cool. Black lace dress. Now that's cool. I like that. Except for the hat. Again, I didn't dig lady hats back then. That's women and their cigarettes. To keep a slender. Wow, the what's the word I'm looking for? The advertisement back then was crazy.
Inline 6, 309 cubic inches.
Oh, and we're back here.
Guaranteed to do A-Mode.
There we are. Let's make our way toward those roadsters over there. Skagway, huh? We'll have to go to Skagway. The Valdez Transfer Company. Oh, I can't imagine driving to and from Valdez at 30, 40 miles an hour in those tiny wheelbases as a job. That'd be crazy. Something like this, maybe. You know, good size wheelbase, spare tires, pack stuff in the back, but some of those old timies over there from the teens and the early 20s, no thank you. I would not want to go to Valdez in one of those. This is a 1931 Marmon 16. It's got a V16 in it. I'm noticing a trend about what engines they do and do not display, but I will not say it. A 1934 Lincoln Model KB, convertible Victoria. Only one of 3 known to survive in this chassis. That Greyhound on the front nose. Alright, looks like we are reaching our end here.
Whoa! Whoa! There's a hat inside.
Yeah,
Look at
1913 Argo. What do we got over here? 1936 Packard. And another Marmon 16. Oh, they got a Marmon 16 here with the engine open. Wow, that's. I'm gonna drop the camera down. I can't stick it over the rope, but that's wow. A V16. That's insane. Oh, here we go. And another business suit over here. I like that tie. I like that blouse too. It's very pretty. Let's see what this is. Black velvet gown, and then a men's wool suit. In the 30s, the silver screen influenced not only women's fashion but men's as well, like actors like Cary Grant, Fred Astaire, and Gary Cooper becoming fashion trendsetters wearing drape-cut suits like the one displayed. And then the jacket, Schiaparelli couture jacket, circa 1939, fit for a wine connoisseur, black velvet, pale aqua, and silver satin striped jacket with embroidered aqua leaves, vines, magenta grape seeds, and etc. It changed the outline of women's evening fashion. Gone were long body-hugging gowns, replaced instead by simply tailored dinner jackets. Very cool. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the Auto Museum. You got Santa Claus up there, and the gift shop by the front door. Again, stuck in the snow in chains. Remember to support the museums, support your museum, support your local museum. I can't say that enough. Support your local museum. And we're back at the beginning.